looking into your crystal ball, what do you think is around the corner for HR folks in the year 2008?
Well, I think it changes by where you work. This talent issue is a big deal, and we need to be experts in it. So I think that's it. Also, I think, sorry to talk about serious stuff, but the economy, I've seen better in the economy. So I think it's up to HR to make sure our line leaders understand, business leaders, that now's the time to reinforce with employees how good they are, how much we need them, because if we don't, when things get better, they'll leave.
Okay.
And I see a lot of companies that when times are tough, they turn the screws, they tighten the strings, and yeah, you got to watch your spending, but if you cast aside your employees, they'll bail on you when times are better.
Let me ask this question.
Okay.
What will HR look like in the year 2028?
Well, not as good, because I won't be in it. I'll be somewhere else, somewhere a whole lot warmer than where we are today, where I think it's 11 degrees outside.
Toledo.
So I won't be in Toledo. That too I know. I think it's automating things that don't add value.
Okay.
It's HR being more in a consulting capacity, an internal consultant on talent, performance management, change management, training and development, so our business leaders know how to leverage their workforce. Because to me, it's the innovative deployment of people that's going to make the difference.
Okay.
We have this new workforce coming up called the net generation. And these are the late teens, early 20s, and we need to understand what that is and how they work. They work much differently than older people like you, for instance. They multitask, they work different places, they don't work like you do from 9 to 4. They have longer days, 10 to 2:30s, and but they may work at home, they may take a break during the day, so we really need to understand that so we find innovative ways to employ people. Because the talent shortage is for real. I mean, even attorneys will be in demand in the future.
It's a beautiful thing to think about.
Yeah, it is. Now, they may not be lawyering, they may have to do some other task, but they'll even be in demand.
What I hear you saying, besides the attorney jabs, is that manpower is really the key to the future of the world, because we are the experts in the world of work.
Free world.
Free world.
Yeah.
We're the experts in the changing world of work, and really every company in America is going to be knocking at our door looking for help.
Probably coming to us to say, help me figure out the future. So
and another way to put this is, it sounds like what you're saying is HR people
are the key to that.
Are the key to the future as well, because really it's going to all be about people and talent.
You're much smarter than I ever thought you were. Because if you think about the future demographics and then Manpower being the advisor to companies on how to handle that, and HR being at the core of Manpower, I'll tell you one thing I'm going to do right after this meeting is go see your boss, who happens to be my boss, and ask for a raise. Significant raise.
Have you seen the small print in your contract?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's you actually.
Yeah, you wrote it and reminded me about it.
You get an unraise every year.
Well, this is sort of it, isn't it? It's the actualization of my contract right here.
Thank you. I think that was a compliment. So let me ask you another question. You know, one of the things we like to do in these conversations is get behind the person. So what we'd like to do is find out a little bit about your background. I know you're a music buff, and what I've heard is that you have kept the ticket stubs for 25 years worth of concerts.
Well, you've done some great research, let me tell you.
That's what we do best. So let me ask you a question. Based on your 25 years of avid concert going, what would you say your top 3 all-time best concerts were?
Paul Simon, when he did the Graceland tour, he had that South African rhythm group. I would have to say, not many people would know this, but Todd Snyder here at Shank Hall, May 25th, 2006, which was my birthday. And I'd probably say Steve Earle in Interlochen, which is a music academy in northern Michigan.
You mentioned your top 3 acts. Your top one was Paul Simon. What I'd like you to do at this point is, in interpretive dance or mime, your choice, could you please act out your best concert-going experience? Can we get a tight shot of this, please?
Do 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 do. Take it. It was the song "You Can Call Me Al," if you recall that one.
That was really good. Hannah Montana was in town last week.
I tried my darndest to get tickets, but thought once they got up to $800 a piece, that was a little beyond my price.
So there's no
point.
Hannah Montana ticket stub in your box?
I'm sorry, there is not. She really wouldn't fit into my musical taste.
Allan, we'd like to thank you so much for coming here today and subjecting yourself to this interrogation. I hope it wasn't too painful for you.
My pleasure.
And we have a parting gift for you. To help keep your communications clear, crisp, concise, and caffeinated, we have an industrial-sized 72-pound of coffee from Altera Coffee here in lovely Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Thank you.
So thank you, Allan.
Thank you very much. This will get me through the rest of the week.
Excellent.
Appreciate that.
Now we close our sessions here by looking into the camera and on the count of 3 saying, "We love you, HR."
Okay, go.
1, 2, 3. We love you, HR!